Let's go places working to bring you specifications you can rely to so you can educate the decision on your purchases. We're going to be looking at this one. This is going to be a quick unboxing. This is kind of a hint as far as one of the knives. They had a really great deal for Smoky Mountain Knife Works for this knife. So we're going to look at that to see what this one is, how it comes about, and then we're going to see another one that I picked up to see how that one is. So we got this one, and then we have this knife. So this one is one that for some reason I just love the way it looks, and that's not the right knife. So interesting. Not cool. Very odd. I don't know what that is. So I will send that as far as an email, but I have a video on it, so I can show them that that's what I got in. So this is the little sheath for it. This is the box for it. That's not the knife. So it's supposed to be one of these, and plastic, and not this wood version, which I really covet, and I really like this a lot. But that's not that. So what did I get? So I got another fox knife, a Terrazula. So I probably made out better on that whole thing, but I'll be on the up and up, and I'll see what they want to do about this whole thing. It's pretty cool though. I don't know. So that's not right. So I will set that up and get that back to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I'll be reaching out to you as far as that. So that's not right. Still pretty cool. Still a nice looking knife. And I don't know how much that cost. But it's a Terrazula knife from Fox. Flat grind. Also N690, which is the right steel. But so as you see on the box, it's the right box. Not the right knife. So I'll be reaching out to them because I'm going to be on the up and up, not going to just keep it, but very odd. So I guess move on to the next one. We have this one here. So this is going to be the payout. So I saw this on Instagram, and I immediately loved the way that it looked, and then I ordered it, and then I realized it was a assisted knife, which I'm not too fond of. Because I just don't like them too much. Speed Safe. This is probably, I guess, my baseline for Speed Safe is going to be this one. As far as the Kershaw Blur, I think it does really well. It meets all the marks that I like. It has the custom carbon fiber. So this is going to be another Speed Safe. And the G10 is good. It has a little bit of grip. Still very smooth. But it does add some grip to it. Very thin, so it's much thinner than a Blur. But I don't know. Let's see. Kicks out really well. I hate that. Okay, so for some reason the release, so it's just something that I don't like. So the release on it, the way they do cutout, this needs to be a little bit bigger of a cutout, or this lock bar a little bit taller. So some of the things that I don't like about these is just how that releases. I'll probably get used to it. It's not too horrible, but it just could be a little bit easier to do that release for it. There's another knife that I have. It's also a Kershaw that has that same type of issue where it's just very difficult to get in there to release that. So it's a little uncomfortable. It is attainable as far as getting in there, but it's not bad, but not great. Very thin, very handsome knife with these colorations on it. Even the back spacer here, good coloration. It's getting a little bit better. It just, sometimes when you just handle it for the first time, it just has kind of just something that kind of gives you a flashback to something you really don't like. and that's something that I felt with this. So this should be a little bit more chamfered, I feel, and then it would make it a lot better experience for the knife. Overall, not bad. So payout is going to be that one there. This is my standard for the speed saves. It's going to be the blur. That's what I think for that. So I'll reach out to Smoky Mountain, see as far as what they want to do with this other knife, and I'll maybe even see how much that one is, and maybe just pay for another one to come in. But that's what I got. Let me know as far as the comments. Let me know as far as any questions you have on the payout, which is a D2 blade. Still a nice thing on that side for the pivot. Getting a little bit better. I think the longer I handle it, it'll be a little bit easier for this release for that lock bar. But it's not wonderful. But I'll see how that is. Maybe my review will change as I get to handle it, because some knives you just have to get used to holding it, handling it, and then it gets a little bit better. But going back to this first one, so I got one of these. I was supposed to get one of these. Yeah, luck of the draw. But we'll see what this comes out to be, and we'll see what Smoky Mountain wants to do. So thank you very much for your time. Let me know in the comments down below as far as what your questions are about any of the ones on the table, even this Terzula or this knife or the payout. And thank you very much. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and thank you very much.